guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is officially my 3rd year anniversary on YouTube. I asked y'all on social media if y'all had any questions for me, so I'm going to answer the questions and then get to some shoutouts after that. So one of my YouTube friends, Carlin, wanted to know what are my favorite horror subgenres and which ones can I not get into. Depending on the movie, sometimes I like slashers, and I also really like haunted house movies. And as far as movies that I can't get into, I don't watch torture porn movies. I don't watch any type of medical type of movie, whether it's like doctors or dentists or anything like that. And if you had asked me a couple years ago, I would have told you that I don't watch extreme horror films, but within the past year or so, I've actually listened to some podcast reviews and kind of gone down the rabbit hole of reading comments on different ones. So who knows? Maybe one of these days I'll end up watching one of those. So Dee wanted to know what got me interested in horror. Definitely Beetlejuice. I had little Beetlejuice and Lydia figurines, and I would always pretend to have them get married. And also the Poltergeist movies and the Amityville Horror. Jordan wanted to know, what is the reason for your channel and what are you trying to achieve? Honestly, Jordan, I am just here for fun and to, make the types of videos that I would want to watch. Carlos on Instagram asked, who is an actor or actress you'd like to work with? I would say Joaquin Phoenix and Alison Lohman. Jim on Twitter asked, he wanted to know some insider information about filming Darlin. He said he really loved the movie, and he wanted to know what my favorite parts of the movie were to film. So I auditioned for Darlin in October of 2017. It was the first audition that my agent got me, and I remember I was reading the breakdown and two thoughts occurred to me. The first thought was, they're making a sequel to The Woman, and then the second thought was, oh, I'm not going to book this. Because even though I hadn't seen The Woman yet, I had a vague idea of the people, that were involved and what it was about and stuff like that, and I didn't want to get my hopes up. So I went ahead and I taped the audition and I sent it off, and I completely forgot about it. And then about a month later, I got an email, and, they said that Pollyanna really loved the audition, and they'd already cast the role of Mona, but that they wanted to know if I'd be interested in this other part, Gina. So I pushed through my anxiety, and I said yes to the job offer. Y'all know how it is having anxiety. It's like you want to, the anxiety wants you to say no to everything. So it's like you gotta push yourself out of your comfort zone. So I said yes, and so in December of 2017, worked on the movie, and worked on it for 2 days, which was a lot of fun. We filmed the exterior stuff one day and the interior stuff the next day that I was there. And, the movie came along at a really important time for me because, that had been a difficult year. I had cataract surgery earlier that year, and 10 days after I had the cataract surgery, my mom had passed away unexpectedly. So it was just really, it meant a lot to me to be ending the year on a high note. A year after, I know this isn't completely related to it, but a year after my mom passed away was when I had the first treatment for lymphoma, and in 2018, and then several months after that in 2019 was when we had gone to the premiere for Darlin at South by Southwest. So I feel really grateful that I was able to get through all of that, and to have the opportunity to go to the premiere and everything, and You know, and I mean, I'm still very fortunate today that my lymphoma is in remission. I know that isn't entirely related to filming the movie, but you know, it's just important not to take any of your days for granted or your health for granted or anything like that. Yeah. So this kind of started off as kind of a fun question and then turned serious. But anyway, regardless, I hope that answers your question. And as far as my favorite part of filming, I would have to say all of it. I've been very fortunate that I've always had a good experience on set. You know, I've always had a fun time. You know, it's like you go on set and you don't want to have to leave, you know. Yeah, you know, so the whole thing was fun. I'm very very honored to be part of the trilogy. Thanks everyone so much for your questions. Let me go ahead and get to the shout outs. And actually the first shout out I do want to give is to Pollyanna's Instagram account. She has an official one, and then there's another one that she got my attention to follow, which is it's an account that I'm gonna explain it really poorly if I even try, but it has something to do with charity and having like online meet and greets with the Walking Dead cast. So I'm gonna go ahead and link both of those below so y'all can follow the Instagram accounts. And the second shout out I want to give is to my friend on YouTube here. His channel is Germ T Ripper. He's a comedian friend that I met in Chicago a couple years ago at a film festival, and he does a lot of horror related unboxing videos. To tell you all the truth, that's the one thing I've never been able to get into is like those subscription boxes, because like I see so many of them online and I'm like I don't even know how I would pick one. There's just so many of them, it's kind of overwhelming. And I also want to give my friend Kelly a shout out. I'm pretty sure she watches my videos still. She was actually featured in, was it issue 7 or issue 8 of Fangoria, and I thought that was really, really cool because she does a lot for the horror community as far as helping promote everyone's projects. And so I'm gonna go ahead and link her Twitter down below. So thank y'all so much for watching this video and for your support the last couple years and for allowing me to be part of your day. That's very, very sweet of y'all. And you know, this is the only February 13th, 2021 that we're ever gonna get. So you know, I wish y'all the best of health. I hope y'all don't have any family members or friends that have the virus. And I know we're in the middle of a pandemic, but you know, please don't take any of your days for granted. You know, heck, there are days where I don't leave the house, but you know, throughout the day I'll just glance outside and you know, really appreciate the blue skies and the sunshine and the birds singing outside. You know, that that means a lot to me. That is something that I look forward to every single day. So so yeah, I'm starting to get emotional again. But yeah, go ahead and give this video a like, leave a comment if you feel inclined, subscribe if you aren't already, and I'll talk to you later.